In this lesson, we will solve an exponential equation. Equivalence property of exponential expressions. If b, x, and y are real numbers, with b being greater than 0 and b not equal to 1, then b to the x equals y to the x, which implies that if the bases are the same, then you can set their exponents equal to each other. In this case, x would be equal to y. So let's solve this problem here using the equivalence property of exponential expressions. So the first step to using the property is that you're going to have to rewrite the expression to where they have, or rewrite the equation so that they have like bases, or common bases. So 1/3. So I think of another way where I can write 1/3 to where it would have the same base as when I rewrite 81. Well, I can think of if I were to flip 1/3, move the 3 in the bottom to the top and move the 1 to the bottom. So right now it has a positive exponent. If I flip it, it will have a negative exponent. So then it'll be 3 to the -1 power. I can also rewrite 81 because 3 to the 4th power equals 81. In other words, if I multiply the number 3 4 times, I'm going to get 81. So let's go ahead first and start by rewriting the fraction. So again, I'm going to go ahead and flip it. Once I flip it, it's going to have a negative exponent. And we'll still have that x out there, but I just want to rewrite the 1/3. That's all we're doing, is rewriting 1/3. So there you have it. It's 3 to the -1 when you rewrite or flip 1/3. In addition to that, I can go ahead and rewrite 81 because again, 3 multiplied 4 times is going to give me 81. So now we have the common bases, and once the bases are the same, by the equivalence property of exponents, we can take their exponents and set them equal to each other if the bases are the same. And since the bases here are the same, I have a base of 3, I can take their exponents and set them equal to each other. So what I'll have is -x equals 4. And then last step to solving this, you know that your variable cannot be negative that you're solving for. Multiply each sides of the equation by -1, or you could even divide each side by -1. But the bottom line is your answer is x equals -4. And there you have it. We solved an exponential equation using the equivalence property of exponential expressions.